Hello and welcome to Line Dancing. This is a live stream Yellow Springs Senior Center Facebook page class, but you might be joining us via Spectrum Cable Channel 5 if you live in the Yellow Springs community. And I just wanted to let you know that however you're joining us, I would love it, and the Senior Center here in Yellow Springs would benefit greatly if you would become a member. The Yellow Springs Senior Center has been doing an excellent job during some very challenging circumstances this whole entire past year. Of course, because of COVID-19, a lot of the services they provided had to be ramped up with their very small but mighty staff. And a lot of the activities that they offered in person had to be transformed. Hence, this is why we are doing this class, as well as the many other activities and classes and services that the Yellow Springs Senior Center offers on the Facebook page. And they have a multitude of activities that are on Zoom or via Zoom meetings. You don't have to subscribe to that service. It's free. And they're also offering some things by appointment. So you could call them, or better yet, you could check their webpage, ysseniors.org, and go to their calendar page, and you'll find all of the wonderful variety of educational and fun and really vital services that they're offering. Okay, I'm buying a little time till we get to 4 o'clock. And again, I just wanted to welcome you to Line Dancing. This is week 25 of this particular class. I've been putting on weekly classes, thank you very much, sponsored by the Yellow Spring Community Access Yellow Springs, which is our local TV station. So hats off, thank you to Sean Devine, the station manager there, and also hats off to Karen Wolford, Executive Director of the Yellow Springs Senior Center, and everybody who works there, not just paid staff, but the many volunteers. We're very, very fortunate to have them. Our local community's been super awesome. So support them because they're supporting us. All right, enough said. I'm Lynn Hardman, and I'm a Silver Sneakers Flex instructor, but you don't need to have any certification or membership to do this class for free in the safety of your own home. You do need to know, however, that before you begin this exercise program or any activity, please consult your physician first. If you feel out of breath, out of balance, or just a little overwhelmed at any time, you can dance in your seat. You don't have to be on your feet to enjoy the benefits of dancing, which are many. You're going to benefit your mind, your body, and your spirit. So make sure you got a safe, clear area. Get the furniture out of the way. If you're just joining us, thank you. Hi, Lee. It helps me and the Senior Center if you put your comments down there in the lower right corner, or you can private message me. If you're new to this class, I need to know your name for attendance purposes. All right, now hopefully you've got some water on hand. Oh, I've got my special anniversary glass from Young's Jersey Dairy. I grew up on raw milk from there and a few donuts. I try to avoid donuts now though. So get some water. Make sure you got a clear, safe, well-lit area and some smooth-soled shoes, or your favorite supportive shoes that will allow you to pivot, because this is a line dancing class and we are going to face different lines or walls, and we'll be doing a little pivoting. Take small steps for success. This is March. Woo! March 1st. How did that happen? I don't know. The whole year past has been kind of a blur. But in honor of this being National Women's History Month, we are going to focus solely on women vocalists and women recording artists from all over the world. We're going to start with some simple songs, and then we're going to work up to a little bit more of a high beginner level, but we're never going to do anything that's super difficult because I can't see you. So I'm counting on you to do your best and take a rest whenever you need to. So it's fine if you want to pull up a chair. Let's start with, or let me give you the playlist today. And if you have any suggestions, please go ahead and put them in the comments area, or just personal message me or PM or whatever the logo is. And oh, before I forget, we may change this class over to a Zoom format, in which case I want you to write down there your email, private message me that if you like, and I will reply after the class, because I have to send you a link. And it's super easy, but Zoom format we won't have as many copyright issues, and then we can chat a little after the class if desired. Okay, so here's today's playlist. We're gonna do electric slide, super high beginner class, super ultra beginner song by Marcia Griffiths. Then we're gonna do Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba from South Africa. Then we're going to do Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. Then we're going to Cuba, Havana specifically, with Camila Cabello. And then we're going to do a little gospel by Scooter Lee, This Little Light of Mine. How's that grab you? Well, hopefully it gets you out of your seat and moving your feet. So let's get started with the electric slide. I'm only going to explain this a couple times. It's an 18 count 4-wall line dance. 18 counts, that's kind of weird. Usually things are either in 4/4 time and you'll have 8 count sections, or it's a waltz and you'll have 3 count sections, or sections of 6, triplets. So that being said, this dance sort of just occurred organically, and there are different versions, but the most popular line dance worldwide for a couple of decades now, actually more than that, it was recorded by Marcia Griffiths in 1982, is this song. So you gotta know it. It's like a social grace, okay? So small steps for success. It's a 4-wall, 18 count line dance, and it goes like this. It's gonna be 2 sections of 8, starting with our weight on our left leg, and our right leg is going to begin the choreography. There's 2 sections of 8, and then a 2 count to a quarter turn to our left. So we'll start facing wall 1, and then we'll go all the way to wall 2, and we'll turn, and then we'll be ready to play the music and just do the electric slide. By the way, we don't claim any copyright to these songs or their recording artists or the choreographers. These dances, this line dance class, is purely for educational and fun purposes. All right, so we are facing wall 1, weights on our left. Here's the first section of 8. It's a vine right and a vine left. Super simple, or you might know it as a grapevine. After 5, 6, 7, 8, right behind right tap, left behind left tap. You can also do a step together, step, tap, step together, step, tap. You could also do a 3-step turn, tap, 3-step turn. You could also do a chassé to the right, tap, chassé to the left, tap. All of those would work because there are no mistakes in line dancing, only variations. So that's the first 8 count. Think vine right, vine left. Then the second 8 count is a step back together, back tap, and then a little bit of a, I guess I'd call it a rocking chair. Not a rocking chair, probably a shimmy. So here's what it looks like. Weights on your left foot after 5, 6, 7, 8. Back together, back tap, then forward tap, front back tap. And a little shimmy in there if you like. So the last 2 counts is where we do our quarter turn. Our weight's on our right, and we're gonna step on to the left, and then scuff, quarter turn. Weight's now on our left, and we're ready to start over. We'll do all 18 counts after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Got it? Sure you do. Marcia Griffiths is from Jamaica, and she's still alive and she's still recording music. I encourage you to look up these recording artists, these fabulous, wonderful women. They're not like most of us women. They're not just recording artists. They're also mothers and sisters and aunties and fabulous in all different kinds of ways. Welcome. I can't read. What's that say? Bring them. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do that. All right. So I will answer comments afterwards. Here is Electric Slide by Marcia Griffiths. You can kind of start any point in the song you want. There's no official starting point, but we'll give it about 8 counts of introduction. Oh, the song was originally The Electric Boogie by Bunny Wailer. You ready? Weights on your left foot after 5, 6, 7, 8. Back it up. Just have fun. Then rock it. And a little step brush, and it starts over. Back it up. And do your boogie. It's a nice slow groove. We're facing each other, so backing it up now. Step and boogie it. Fine, right and left. Back it up. Rock it. Step, brush, and starting over. Now you'll see all kinds of variations, but you can just do this original, just basic slide, and you'd be super cool. But if you start to feel like you want to add your own special style, go for it. Just take small steps. Go at your own pace. Alright, when I face you, I'm going to give it a count. Remember, it's an 18 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And then it starts over again. Super, super simple, but fun. Maybe when we get back to where we started, I can show you a couple variations, just in case you'd like to try. Like I said, you could do a step together step or a 3-step turn. Instead of those vines, you can get down with your boogie. You can also do a chassé. I have even seen folks put a little 3-step turn on that back together back. That's a little tricky. Well, you do your electric slide the way you like. You can slide. Slide. That's kind of fun. Slide. And then boogie. I've never done that variation. That was fun. Okay. So, how was your electric boogie? I hope you did it just like they do down in Jamaica. I know at least one fabulously wise woman from Yellow Springs who's down there. Well, I don't know if she's originally from Yellow Springs, but she often lives here, and she went to Jamaica to escape the winter, and I don't blame her. All right, now we are going to travel to Africa, and there was a fabulous vocalist. I saw her on the Ed Sullivan Show when I was just a kid. And I remember hearing this song also at the local folk dances that they used to hold at the Red Square at Antioch College. And then when the weather got colder, they would go inside and often meet at the Mills Lawn Elementary School, where I attended grade school, and do dances from all over the world, including Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba from South Africa. This is a super easy dance, and there's lots of variations, and I've seen it taught in physical education classes as one of the beginning line dances, and sometimes as like a cross-curricular study of different countries. So it's a lot of fun. It could be very athletic if you wanted it to be, but it doesn't have to be. You could do it at your own pace. Hi, Carol. Hi, Lee. Anyone else who's just joining us, if you don't mind, you can personal message me if you have songs by female recording artists. We're going to do songs by women all over the world for the month of March in honor of its National Women's History Month, and it's also International Women's Day is March 8th. But every day is Women's Day. All right, so this is Pata Pata. It's a 24, oh, I'm sorry, it's only a 16 count 4-wall line dance. That sounds pretty easy, but it's maybe not as, I think, quite as easy as the electric slide. So let's go through it a couple times. It is a 4-wall 16 count line dance that has 2 sections of 8. We'll learn them. Starting here, we will take a quarter turn left, and this will be wall number 2. And then, of course, after the other 16 counts, this will be wall number 3. And then we'll try it to music. So let's go through it kind of slow. Weight is on our left foot. The choreography begins with our right leg. This is Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba out of South Africa. It was a hit in 1967. Wow. All right. Now, the first 8 counts are, you know what? I'm going to show it to you facing wall number 1, and then I'm going to show it to you facing wall number 2. But before I do any of that, I want to show you part of it facing me. Don't do it right now, just watch, because it's easier for you to see facing me what I'm doing, which might be a little hard on your knees or your feet or your ankles or your hips, so you can only do the arms if you wish. But there is some little toe heel action, and if you have to keep your knees soft, and you have to have smooth-soled shoes to do that kind of a pivoting safely with your feet. So if you're on carpet, you might want to just do your arms, okay? So that's part of the first 8 counts. It's actually the last 5, 6, 7, 8 count. So facing wall number 1, we'll put our weight on the left, and this is section 1, 8 counts. So it's a tap right, step together, tap left, step together, and then that out, in, that we did with our arms and our legs. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, toe, heel, heel, toe. Or out, out, in. Or just think windshield wiper arms. Simple, but maybe not easy. Okay, so the second section of 8 is going to be where we take our quarter turn to the left, but first we're going to do 2 right knees that come slightly across the body. You don't have to touch. Here it is from the front, slightly crossing the body towards your left arm. And then there'll be a kick slightly across the body with the left. And then a quarter turn. So here it is with the 8 count. So this is after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I do that right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. I told you, it's only 16 counts. How? I guess I showed you a variation. So here, let me go through both sections of 8 very slowly, and there'll be a quarter turn on 7, 8 to our left. Weights on our left foot from the very beginning, point, step, out, out, in with the heel, toe. And then a kick across the body twice with the right leg. I'm sorry, a knee across the body, and then a kick, and then a grapevine quarter turn left. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me do it again. I looked out the window and saw the neighbor kid retrieving a soccer ball, and it distracted me. But I'm glad they're playing soccer. Okay, so after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you think you're ready to do it with music? Let me just show you facing you one time the first little bit of choreography before I do the quarter turn. You can just watch now, or you can try it with me. But so here it is, so that you can kind of see from the front. But remember, when we get to wall 4, we won't be wall 4. We won't see each other. So this is what it looks like if you're facing me. But you know the way to learn a new line dance is from behind, right? Right. Okay. So here it is. One time, first 2 sections of 8. Only 2 sections of 8, but I'm going to nix the quarter turn. So here it is. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's when you turn to your left. I kind of didn't lead you all that clearly this time. Hey, great. Glad you're able to join us. Okay, so this song is, again, Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba. We do not own the copyrights nor intend to take them for any of this music or the choreography. We're doing it solely for educational and fun purposes. All right, so this is Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba. There's a 16 count intro. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, tap it out. Elbows and knees. Quarter turn, facing each other now. You've got it. Out, out, in, knee, kick, grapevine, quarter turn.
Everybody starts to move as soon as Pata Pata starts to play.
Heel toe, knee, kick, grapevine, quarter turn. so much. Did you enjoy pata pata? It means touch, touch in her native language. She's from South Africa, and you might have heard a clicking sound. 3 of the consonants in her native language, which I did not write down what her native language is. They sound like a click. And when she was interviewed once back early on when this was first a hit, I heard a sound bite, and she was asked, "What is that noise during your song, Pata Pata?" And she said, "That is not a noise, that is my language." I thought that was clever. Anyway, Trevor Noah, who you might know from the comedian world, brilliant comedian, also speaks her native language. So, all right, now moving on. Let's go to another part of the world. Let's bring it on back to the USA. There is a line dance that's very popular in the country western dance halls, and it's called the Cowboy Boogie. But in honor of international women and national women, we're going to call it the Cowgirl Boogie. Or if you want to be gender neutral, you could call it the Cowpoke Boogie. But just get your boogie shoes on. We're going to do this to Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," which is just a fun song. Okay, so it's a 24 count 4-wall choreography, the Cowpoke Boogie. And it's very popular. You can take a lot of these line dances and do them to your favorite music and give it your favorite genre of music's flavor. So, and a lot of the steps that you learn, like a grapevine or a Charleston or a hip bump, are just great moves that you can use on the dance floor however you please to freestyle. So, this is the Cowboy or Cowgirl or the Cowpoke Boogie, and we're going to dance it to Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman." 24 counts, that's 3 sections of 8. We'll break it down. Weights on our left foot. We're going to start with our right foot. And I want to tell you that there's a lot of room for interpretation on the counts. Wherever we lift our knee, you could do a hip bump, or you could do a knee lift, or you could do a little hitch of your heel, or whatever you like, that accent there. So I'll show it different ways when we do it to the music. However, the first section of 8 is a vine right, vine left, with a clap or a knee lift or a hip hitch or whatever you like. But it's super simple. So our weights on our left after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to turn to the left and show you that, and show you what I mean by variations or what the accents you can put on that clapping part. Here it is, weights in our left, section 1 of 3 sections of 8. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you could do it with a knee lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you could do it with a heel or a hitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever you like. Okay, so facing wall number 1, we're going to do section 2. After we do vine right, vine left, with whatever you want to do on that clap, we're going to do a step, tap, forward, right, left, and then we're going to walk back, right, right, and clap. So here we go. Weights on our left after 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 2, 3, 4, walk 5, 6, 7, 8. Weights on our right now, and we're ready to begin section 3, the final section of the choreography, which is 2 double hip bumps slightly forward. If you feel your right or your left hip is facing ball number 1, kind of a little bit at an angle. And we're going to do double hip bump forward, double hip bump back, and then a single forward, single back, and a step brush turn to take a quarter turn over our left shoulder. It looks like this. Our weight's on our right leg now. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, 7, brush, 8. And we're ready to begin again. Here it is all the way through sections 1 through 3. After 5, 6, 7, vine right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, step, touch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double bump. 2, 3, 4, single. 5, 6, step, brush, turn, and vine right. And knee if you like, vine left. And step, clap, or back. 2, 3, hip bumps. Double hip, single, single, step, brush, turn. It's a little quicker than all that, but not much. And I wanted to tell you, it feels like there's a little restart in the middle of the music. Just keep dancing and we'll get back in with the feel of the music. Hi, Tanya. I hope you're having fun. Man, I feel like a woman. This is a girl power song and I love it. And it's fun. And again, hope you're having fun. Get a sip of water whenever you need it. By the way, you can watch this on the Spectrum Cable Channel 5. I believe it's airing a couple times a week. I don't know for sure because I don't have cable TV. But you can, if you have cable TV, just check the guide and you'll see. So there you go. And we'll always be live on the Yellow Springs Senior Center Facebook page Mondays at 4 until further notice because I might move it to Zoom. So check their web page and check the calendar for all of the wonderful activities they do. Are you ready? There's a bit of an introduction. I think it's 32 counts. No, it's actually 16 counts, and there's a hard guitar song, so I encourage you to play along, and then we'll get started. Here we go.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk, step, touch forward, walk back. Shake your hips, double, double, single, single, and do it again.
Scream and shout.
Walk forward and back. Hips. Brush, turn. Vine right, vine left. Step, clap, and back it up. Double, double, single, single brush. Don't worry, you got this. Vine left, step towards me and back it up. Hip bump, single, single brush turn. Wow. Have fun with it. Single, single, and brush. Straight line, right and left. Turn forward, back it up. Keep dancing.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Back, 2, 3, clap, double, double, single, single, and vine right, vine left, step, tap forward, and back it up. Double hip, back and forth, single, single, brush. Have fun with it. Single, single, double hip, single, single, brush.
like a woman.
Single, single rush turn. Keep dancing. Play your hair guitar if you feel it. Rush turn.
Oh yeah. The best thing about being a woman is everybody needs to have a little fun.
You could even kick your heels up.
Oh, it's totally crazy. Look at the lady. Men shoot short skirts.
Just do it at your own pace. You can make it small, but a little more feminine.
Man, I feel like a
Keep
woman.
dancing. Oh, that's a fun song. It's hard not to laugh. We're not going to do this song this week, but we will do it next. Lovely voice. We've already done one song from Africa. I don't know if my heart can take two beautiful female recording artists out of Africa, but next week we'll definitely do Jerusalem, which was a huge hit in 2020. And anyway, moving on, we are going to dance a Latin flavored dance by a lovely young female recording artist, Camila Cabella. She's originally from Cuba, and the song is called Havana, or Havana, the city in Cuba. And it was a huge hit in 2017. And I think she was about 20-ish when she recorded it. So this one is a 2-wall, 32 count Latin flavored line dance. I love Latin movements, and I find, well, I personally enjoy them. If you don't worry. We're not going to do all of any kind of genre. I'm trying to mix it up on purpose because variety is the spice of life. And let's get cooking with this song from Camila Cabella. Again, copyrights all belong to the fabulous female recording artists that recorded and created these songs. In many cases, they did the lyrics and the music and performed the vocals. And so here we go. This is Havana, 2-wall line dance. So we'll start facing here and we'll end up facing there. And you can peek over your shoulder. Sometimes I like to show you things from behind or from the front, but this dance pretty much will be a easy enough to follow along, just facing our walls 1 and 2. And it's a 32 count, 4 sections of 8 2-wall line dance. So here we go. Weights on our weights on our left. Ready to begin with our right leg for the first section of 8, which is super fun and simple. It's a toe heel strut. Looks like this after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weight ends up on our left foot again, ready to perform the next 2 sections of 8, which will be a mambo cha-cha-cha or a rock step cha-cha-cha in 4 different directions. We'll go right, left, forward, and back. Here's what it looks like. Wait, did I get that in the correct? We'll go forward, back, right, and left. Okay, so this is sections 2 and 3. Our weight's on our left foot. We just finished our toe struts. After 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo forward, 2, 3, and 4, and back, and 7 and 8. Then right 2, 3, and 4, and left. 6, 7, and 8. Let's do it again. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Simple. Let's put sections 1 together with 2 and 3. So from the top, toe heel struts, weights on our left, and then we'll do the mambo cha-cha series. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo forward, 2, 3, and 4. Mambo back, and 5 and 6. Mambo right, in 3 and 4. Mambo left, in 5 and 6. Or 7 and 8. The final section of 8 is a quarter turn over our left, and then another quarter turn over our left to take us from facing wall number 1, or 12 o'clock, over past 9 o'clock to facing 6 o'clock, or wall number 2. And then we'll do a jazz box right over left. It looks and sounds like this. Weights on our left after 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, pivot 2. Step 3, pivot 4. Jazz box 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're ready to do it again. Let's do it facing this way all the way through, and then I think we'll be ready for the music. All right, so from the beginning, toe heel struts, then we got our mambo series, forward, back, right, left. Then we've got our paddle turn jazz box. After 5, 6, toe heel struts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, mambo forward, 1, 2, 3, and back, 5, 6, 7, and right, 1, 2, 3, and left, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Over your left shoulder, paddle turn, and right, 6, 7, 8. So that jazz box is a right over left, step back together, and then weights on your left. Ready to begin again. This is a fun dance by Camila Cabello. Hello, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us. You can always go back. If you go to the Yellow Springs Senior Center Facebook page and you look at the banner, there's a little, at the top, it'll say, what does it say? More in the center, kind of right below the double doors at the face of the building on that photograph. If you click on that and slide down, you'll see videos, and you can go back and try videos from week 1 through 25, or through 24 at this point. All right, so this is week 25, and this is Havana by Camila Cabello, and it's got a 30. I think it's got a 32 count introduction, but I'll know when I hear it. So just listen for me to say 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll face wall number 1. We'll have our weight on our left foot. I think this one's really loud because it's a newer song. Cool. Weights on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mambo forward. Cha-cha mambo back. Mambo right. Cha-cha mambo left. Paddle turn over your shoulder. Jazz box. Toe heel strut. Here we go. Mambo forward. And cha-cha mambo back. Right and left. Paddle turn. Jazz box. Do it again. Add a little flavor if you like. Right. Paddle turn. Nice slow beat. You got this. Mambo right and left. Little paddle turn. Sway those hips if you like. Dance like no one's watching.
Graduated fresh on campus. Fresh out East Atlanta.
Right and left. Over your shoulder. Toe heel.
He took me back to East Atlanta, my heart is in Havana, my heart is in Havana, Take me back, back,
You can make this into a partner dance if you like.
Take me back, back,
That would be cool. It'd be a little bit trickier, but that'd be fun. Stay low in those knees, keep them soft, and it allows you to move your hips a little bit more. It's also easier on your knees if you keep them slightly bent. Uses more muscles too. Ooh, that was a good one. I liked it. I hope you liked it too. We have time for one more, and we've done these songs, all of them, before if you've joined us in prior weeks, but it never hurts to revisit them. So this last one sounds like a whole lot of choreography, but don't worry, you know, it's 64 counts, 4-wall line dance, and if that sounds like an elephant, you know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we're going to break it down into 8 sections of 8 counts. But good news, several of those 8 count sections repeat themselves, okay? This is a gospel flavored song by, well, it's a gospel. It's a gospel song. And the recording artist is Scooter Lee. And I just think it's a lovely dance. You could make it really aerobic or good for your heart if you like, but you could keep it small too. One word of caution, it has a traveling vine in it, or a strolling vine. A strolling vine takes a half turn on count 4 and 5, so that's a little disconcerting, but if you can walk, you can dance. True. So if when we do the strolling vines, you're not getting it, I'll show you first a variation. Here is a strolling vine, and if you don't know what a strolling vine is, just know that you're going to end up facing, if this straight ahead is wall 1 or 12 o'clock, you're going to end up facing straight behind or wall 2 or 6 o'clock, okay? And if you don't know how to do a strolling vine, it's an 8 count piece of choreography that you can walk it out. Weights on your left, and you'll just go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And then we'll do it again, and you can just walk it out. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, that being said, I'll show you the strolling vine the way it is choreographed. It's a grapevine with a brush and a half turn on 4, and then another grapevine. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, brush turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that wasn't even the first 8 count. The first 8 count is super even simpler than that, but I wanted to show you that because I think it's one of the trickier parts of the song. So that will actually be sections 2 and 3. Or actually, let me just show you. The first 4 sections of 8. I'll show it to you facing this wall, we're going to do a step tap for section 1 with a hands overhead if the spirit moves you. And then we're going to do a strolling vine. And then we'll be facing each other, and we're going to repeat those 2 sections for sections 3 and 4. And then our strolling vine. So here is what it looks like. Sections 1 and 2, then we'll be facing each other, so try it anyway. And then 3 and 4. Weights on our left foot. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Restart. Section 1 is just simply step tap for 8 counts. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strolling vine, brush, half turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 3 is a step tap. 5, 6, 7, 8. And a strolling vine, brush, half turn is section 4. So hopefully you followed along with that. Sections 5 and 6 are the same. We'll do 8 counts and then we'll repeat it. I'm going to start facing this wall to show you this one because it kind of moves forward and back. Our weight will be on our left foot, ready to step forward and do a left knee and then step back, tap, and switch. Very slowly, it looks and sounds like this. Weights on our left foot after 5, 6, 7, 8. Step forward, left knee, step back, and step on your right. Do it again with your left. Step forward, right knee, step back, and step on your left. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again just to get it in your muscle memory. If you've ever done step or bench aerobics, this is your move that you probably did 100 times. That can be very aerobic if you wanted it to be, but it doesn't have to be. Let's put those sections together, and I'm going to start facing this wall. So this is sections 1 through 6. We've only got 2 more sections after this. So remember, we'll do our step tap for the first 8 counts, and then a strolling vine, and then we'll do our step tap, and then a strolling vine. Then we'll have our step knee, step back, step other knee. So remember to alternate your lead. Okay, from the beginning, weights in your left leg. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strolling vine. 1, 2. Brush half turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strolling vine. Brush half turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step knee, back together, step other knee, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weight returns to your left leg, and we're ready for the final 2 sections of 8, which are a diagonal step together, step brush, right, and then left, and then a step hold, quarter turn left, step, and a jazz box with a, let's just see what it looks like. So these are the final 2 sections of 8. We just did our step knee series 2 times through, and now we're going to do this lock step or step together, step together, brush forward with our right and then our left. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Final section of 8 is a step on your right, hold 2, quarter turn left, hold 4, and finish it off with a jazz box. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do sections 7 and 8 again. Remember, we just came off of our step knee, series, which we did twice. Now we're going to do a lock step forward, right, and then brush, and then left, and then our step, hold, quarter turn, hold, jazz box. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, brush 4, 5, 6, 7, brush 8. Step on it 1, hold 2, quarter turn 3, hold 4, and 5, 6, 7 with your jazz box. Then we start over. I think we got this. Do you think you got this? It's a 64 count. Eek! 4-wall line dance. It's just joyful and fun. Just enjoy it. It's I'm going to start it out facing wall number 1. This is by Scooter Lee, who, when it's not COVID-19 pandemic time, is still doing this big circuit of live events and teaching, singing, and line dancing with some of her family, and they're just a hoedown hoot. All right, and remember, next week we're going to do more and different famous female vocalists from around the world's songs and dances. If you want to see a dance again, make sure you private message me or put it in the comments and I'll answer after class, okay? It's been great having you. This is our final dance of the evening, but you don't have to stop dancing just because you turn off your computer. In fact, I hope you keep on dancing all night. Okay, maybe take a break for water and dinner. Cheers. All righty. Let's finish this out with our beautiful, wonderful, This Little Light of Mine by Scooter Lee. There's a slow introduction, you'll feel it.
This little light of mine.
And we'll start after I say 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know I'm gonna let it shine.
Let your light shine.
Let it shine, oh love. Won't you let it shine?
Weights on your left foot after 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, tap.
Just a little light of
4,
mine.
5, 6, 7, 8. Strolling by.
Shine. There's a little light of mine.
Strolling by to your right.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Step knee series. Step
There's a little
back
light of
together.
mine.
Other
Can you
knee.
hear me now?
Do it again.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Drag or lock step.
Let it shine.
Step hold.
Let it shine.
Step turn. Jazz box. Step tap.
Under a bush of milk.
Line step. Strolling by.
Hide it under a bush of milk.
Strolling by.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Step knee.
Hide it under a bush of
Again.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Lock step. Forward. Brush. Good. Step hold. Turn hold. Jazz box. Do it again.
Let the devil blow it shine.
Strolling by.
Let it shine. I wanna let the devil blow it shine. Well, I'm
Strolling
gonna
by.
let it shine.
Step knee. Take it to church, y'all.
Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
Lock step.
Let it shine.
Lock step.
Let it shine.
Step. Turn. Don't worry, you got this. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. And then walk or stroll your vine. That was my variation. Do it again. Walk or stroll your vine. Step lead. Think step aerobics. Lock step. Drag it towards me. Quarter turn left. Step pull. Quarter turn. Jazz box.
Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go,
Have fun. Strolling by.
let it shine.
Step knee.
Everywhere I go, you know I'm gonna
Do it again. Scrolling by. Mom's back. That was fun. Thank you for joining us at the Yellow Spring Senior Center line dancing class. Hope you come back soon and keep it safe and simple. Until then, bye.